Hey, it's David Baer. I want to thank you so much for being here today, and I want to talk to you about something that most people struggle with, and that's time. Most people think there's, frankly, not enough time, and I get how we could come to that conclusion. You know, when we look at all the things that we have to do on a daily basis, it seems like more things are piling up. We have all of our social media accounts to manage. I mean, my God, how could there be enough time? And it's amazing because technology has evolved. It's supposed to give us more time in our life and make things easier, but it seems like the more that technology evolves, the less time that we actually have because there's more things now that we have to do and pay attention to and manage. But the key to creating more time in your life is really a key that's a psychological one. So we spend so much time worrying, worrying that we're not good enough, worrying that there's not enough time, being afraid that we're going to do something wrong, questioning the decisions that we made in the past, worrying about the things that we have to do in the future, that we're not present for now. And the only time that we have time is now. And when we give up our now moment, the amazing now, as I like to call it, for being in our heads about the past or the future or other things that we're worried about, we don't fully take advantage of the time that we have. So, the most successful people in the world, and really the key to time management, is about just being present for what's available now. What do I need to do now? It's about noticing the thoughts that you have that might be worrying about the past or the future and just letting them go. Not investing yourself in those thoughts, right? I mean, so often, if you added up all the time that you were worrying about things or anxious about things or overwhelmed about things, you'd have years of mental time available to you. Well, what would you do with all that thinking? Do you think maybe your future actions would be a little bit clearer? You'd be a little bit more directed in the things that you want to do. You'd understand how to do things more efficiently if you were able to focus and concentrate on things a little bit more. I mean, many of us have spent a decade in these negative wasted energy time zones of negative thoughts. So when you start to notice yourself worrying about time, the first thing that you can do is start to use that time more efficiently. Bring yourself away from that, right? Don't fall for the illusion of time. Bring yourself back to the present moment and say, what is the outcome that I'm looking for right now? Is it that I'm trying to take care of my body and I'm headed to the gym? Do I need to take care of my family and get some food on the table tonight and figure out what the dinner plan is going to be? Am I focused on my career right now and some outcomes I have with some projects at work? Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're thinking about the new business. What's the outcome right now that you're looking for? And then put your focus on that, right? Put your focus and your attention on that and take action around that now. And that can change 10 minutes from now, but we'll reevaluate then. There's a big difference between then and now. And so if you really get what I'm saying, we spend so much of our mental energy on other times other than now. And then ultimately the result of that is that we don't have enough time. That if we can just bring ourselves back to focusing on what needs to be done in the present moment, you'll find that you have more time for the things that you need to do. So I'd encourage you to try that. Try that today. Notice when you're thinking about the past or the future or worrying about what if or what had been, and just bring yourself back to the present moment and ask yourself two questions. What's my outcome right now? And what action can I take right now to move towards it? And then take that action. It's really as simple as that. If you can develop that into a daily practice and not spend so much time in your head, but more time in the physical world, in the amazing now, I believe that everything will change for you, as I know it has changed for my life. So I hope that's been helpful. It's just a short tip. Many, many blessings, and I will see you soon.